Hi, Carrie. How you doing? Looking pretty darn good here. Let's start going through your presentation here now. Got the cover, and then I was noticing as I was going through the first couple of pages, and I definitely think this is an issue. But it seems like you've got all of your images are screened back. They're really super um, washed out, meaning they're lacking a lot of contrast, almost like you've placed a haze over them or so, I don't know what you've done to get this effect, but I think it's a mistake. I really do. I think I would go with full contrast on these. Um, I would adjust them all in Photoshop to pull out full contrast. So whatever this ghosted background, kind of this kind of effect that you have on here that's really hazing these things out, I would definitely reconsider that. I don't think they have the pop and the vitality that they would with full contrast. So food for thought there. Okay, so now it looks like you're starting already to get into phase four, and that's fine, but we're a little lacking still on phase three because I still need to see all sorts of placement images. Um, the post before yours, and I know I keep going back to Brian's work, but I just want to show you real quick. Well, let me see, you've probably already looked at it, but just real quick, let me just show you some examples of placement. So you've got tickets, ski slopes, ice rinks, shooting ranges, hockey, skiing, uniforms, merchandising, clothing, transportation with actual images, environmental graphics, banners, outdoor signage, wayfinding, brochures, multimedia, website, and et cetera, et cetera. And the only reason I'm bringing that up, Carrie, is because I want you to get some ideas of where to go from here. I think that jumping into phase four, I think it's a good idea. It could be a nice head start on phase four. But phase three is not yet complete. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Phase four, what you have here is fantastic. That's really good stuff. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, logo. The logo itself, it looks good, but the one thing I say, and I know I keep on saying this, but it's good to get the mix right. Right now, it looks like, and it could be an optical illusion, but I don't think so. I don't think these rings are centered on the logo. I really don't. I mean, if you take a look at the center of, I'm going to place my cursor right there at the center of the black ring, which is the center of the rings. And I place it over, and you can see it's really skewed to the right. So it's kind of making this thing lopsided. So what I would do is I would center that perfectly under the logo. And just, all you have to do is just take a square from the logo, find the center point of that square, and then align the rings as such. These rings are just a little too far from the mark itself, just a little too far, enough that there's enough separation that the viewer might look at these and see that and wonder if they're connected or related. So just jump that up just a little bit and move it to the left just a little bit. Horizontal logo looks good, though I think the typeface is a little too large. Let's go something like maybe that. Right now, I think that the type is too large for the logo itself. So think about reducing the size of that just a little bit. And then you've got a dilemma here. Is it the rings? If you want to use the rings in the horizontal logo, which you don't have to, I'm for not using the rings in the horizontal logo and bringing Engelberg down a little bit, maybe to align with the bottom of the green. I think that would really improve the mechanics. But if you want to keep the rings, I would recommend increasing the size a little bit, just to establish a more firm relationship between the rings. And right now, this kind of looks like these could topple over, this being a little tiny base and just being so wide. It looks like it go boop. Visually speaking, that is. Okay, next, color pattern. Boy, I'm stuck on this because I don't think these are as harmonious as they could be. I mean, they seem to work, especially when we see them together, they seem to work, but when I take a closer look, it says I would work on the color palette of your fifth element items, your patterns, and your colors. The logo is taking colors right out of the logo, so there's not much you can do there. Oh, by the way, when you list colors, don't forget to show your CMYK and RGB values as well, unless they're Pantone colors, which they won't have CMYK and RGB equivalents. So make sure you let the viewer know. Make sure you make it specifically clear if that's a Pantone, or if these are not, then they definitely need to have some CMYK and RGB color values as well. So again, just, boy, if you take that logo and place it over here, right there, I just don't know if we're going to get the kind of harmony we really need. So kind of maybe think about working with your color a little bit there. These look great. And just more stuff like this. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. See right here? Just, boy, I just don't know if that's harmonious. It's not bad. It's not too, that looks great. Boy, that looks good. It's not too far off, but I just think we could create a little bit more consistency in terms of harmonious color matching. And then, yeah, you got it. You know what you're doing. That looks cool. Okay, so those would be my comments. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to clarify. Good job. Thank you.